You're looking at the Phoenix, one of the all-time classic designs. This dates back to the Gliding Flight, first published in 1989. This is an oldie, but definitely a goodie. Flies great indoors or out. It's that kind of hybrid dart glider kind of look. Terrific flying plane. John Collins here, walking you through the Phoenix. What we're going to start with here, of course, is our Phoenix paper. Looks like this. You're going to cut all of the white margin off there so that you get something that looks like that. And just make sure that the number 1 is on the top and you're ready to go. Got our little Phoenix, our little fire-breathing Phoenix guys on either side of the tail here. So what we're going to do is make this first fold here, fold number 1. And we're going to move that over and get those flip side guides going into play right away. We got one right here. You can see that. So that's where that crease is going to go. You're just going to nibble off a little bit of that white just so that it's on this side here. Just showing a little bit of white. That means your crease is in the right place on that flip side guide. Just nibble off a little bit of that white there. You can see that that's crease number 1. Crease number 2, of course, we're going to do the other side right there. You can see that's going to come over. And again, leaning heavily on this flip side guide thing. I just love this. You could just get the crease in the right place every time. It's really kind of fun. Takes the guesswork out of folding. Really like this. Okay, that's number 1 and number 2 done. There's fold number 3 right there, staring us right in the face. We're going right straight across there. And again, just taking a look there at the old flip side guide. And I'm going to try to line up these guys with those legs underneath there, just right there. And see if that lines up with the flip side guide too. There we go. Yeah, we're on it. You see we hit the flip side guide right there too. As I was getting those two lines up. A lot of times you can help get yourself lined up if you just look at the continuity of those creases. So here we go. 4 and 5 are next. We're going to go follow that. And as we move it over, of course, we're going to keep an eye on that flip side guide to make it show up. There we go. Got that guide working. Nice sharp crease. I'm using my thumbnail. You could use, if you got a pen like that, you can use that to sharpen a crease. That's always good. You could use an old credit card. A dead credit card works pretty well. So there's that one. And we're going to go number 5 here. We're going to move that over. And get that lined up. There we go. Looks pretty good. Just making a little adjustment there. And number 6, we're going to flip this flap up over those 2 corners we just moved down. Just like that. And as you can see, once we move that up, we reveal the flip over. I don't know if that's clever or not. It certainly is fun. We move 6 up and then flip it over. You're going to keep that flap over those 2 corners, so be careful about that. And then we're going to rotate it so the top is going that way. Here we go. Spin that guy around. You can see, wow, it's really beautiful. The flames on the top of the wing is really kind of cool. And then I love the Phoenix on the backside of this. Okay, here we go. Number 7, admiring my artwork a little bit too much. And we're going to move that up and put that corner right on top of the other corner. These 2 corners, always you want to line up these raw corners here, the single layer corners at the back. In origami, they call that a raw corner. It doesn't have anything else going on. It's just the original corner of the paper. And then line that up and get the nose. That should come to a nice sharp point there. Carefully line up those corners back there. And you can see the flip side guide is right there. I've got a little bubble here. I'm just going to sweep this up, up, and out. Get that bubble out of there. I'm just going to double check the other side, make sure I don't have a bubble going there. Up, got another one there. I'm going to sweep that up and out. You just want these wings to be flat. That's the whole key here. You want wings to be flat. All right, now we're back over here. Fold number 8. Just going to follow this. And the original plane design, when I did this, I was watching this edge hit this corner down here. And that's what I was looking for, just to get that edge right on that corner. And you can see when you get close there, the flip side guide is right there telling you, yep, that's where you want to be. Right there. And then we'll flip it over and do fold number 9, which will be the final fold for this plane. And let's get these once again, this corner and this corner should line up. You want to get these single layer corners really close. Of course, the crease is all the way to the nose, so you don't have to worry about that. But the crease goes right there as those two corners line up, and you can see the flip side guide starting to show up. You're pretty close. You're on the money there. Right there. Okay, so as with most paper airplanes, we're going to give it some positive dihedral, which means the wings are going to be cranked upward like this. So you want to just about an inch or two, maybe 2 thumb widths back from the nose. Hold on to it where the locking fold is, and then crank these wings up until they touch, and then let go. Just like that. So you just want to go up until they touch, and then just let go. Then you've got enough positive dihedral to make this guy work. So not a lot of up elevator. Right here is where you're going to add the upward bend that we call up elevator. So just a little bit, not a lot. You don't have to anywhere near the full oval there. But right there is where you make the adjustment. And then if you need to correct right and left turning, this is where you do that, right here where the body connects to the wings, these little ovals here. If you want to make it turn right or left, that's where you go. So if your plane is turning left and you want to make it fly straight, you would do a little right bend right there. And if it's turning right and you want to make it go back to the left, you add a little left bend right there. So I'm going to leave that straight for right now until I test fly it, which is what I always recommend, test fly. And I'll just show you what it looks like. It's just kind of cruises across the room. You want to hang on to it where all the layers meet at the bottom, right there. And I'm just giving it a level, easy toss, and that just glides all the way across the room really nicely. It'll fly outdoors as well with a little extra up elevator. The Phoenix, one of my favorite all-time planes, the Phoenix.